everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marion. In today's video, I'm doing a full face of makeup beauty product recommendations that you should check out for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I know a lot of these brands currently have a sale going on now and will definitely have a sale for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Instead of me just doing a video holding up the products, I thought it would be more beneficial for me to show you the products in action so you can, see why I am recommending these products to you. But before we jump into this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So when it comes to brows, I recommend you getting the Huda Beauty Bomb Brow Micro Shade Brow Pencil. I have shade Black Brown. I've shown this plenty of times in videos. Huda Beauty currently has a huge sale going on, ranging up to 80%, and these are on sale. So don't forget to take advantage of the sale and getting this brow pencil. It comes with a spoolie, of course, and the pencil is so thin. It's very thin, so you can get those hair-like strokes that everyone likes. So I'm going to step off camera real quick, do my brows, get those out the way, and then we can continue with the rest of my recommendations. Okay, I am back and I'm going to clean up my brows, under my brows. And what I'm using is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer. I just started using this concealer maybe 2-3 months ago, but I really like it. So I'm pretty sure Dose of Colors is having a sale for Black Friday and even Cyber Monday, because they're always sending me a text about a sale. So I definitely would tell any and everyone to take advantage of getting a discount and trying out the concealer, especially if this is something that you wanted to try but just didn't want to pay full price. Like for me, this concealer is just a tad bit light. I could use a lighter shade, but it does what it needs to do, and I like how fast it sets. Now I don't think I need to clean up above my brow. They look like sisters, not twins, but sisters, so that'll work. Moving on to eyes, what I would recommend is taking advantage of getting this palette from Huda Beauty. I don't know if it's on sale on her website, but if it is, go ahead and get it because it is so stunning. I really like the shades in here, and I did a video on this palette. I'll link it down below or somewhere up here. But I just think that this palette here is something that you need to grab, especially for the holidays. The shades are very beginner friendly and also very pigmented and easy to blend. So I'm going to use the P. Louise base. I'm not sure if she's having a sale, but if so, get this base because I really like it as well. This one in the Juvia's Place primer, I switch between these back and forward just to, give my products a little break, a little leeway. So the last eye look I did using this palette was pretty, light and standard. So I'm thinking I'm going to try to do like a darker look. We shall see. So I'm thinking this shade, which is Keep Going, will be my transition shade. And then I will go in with Confident. That'll be my darker shade. And then using Courageous as my shimmer. Or maybe Visionary. Maybe Visionary too. So these are like the 4 main shades that I'll be using from this palette. So Courageous is definitely a purplish, like pinkish shimmer. It's definitely dark on my eyes, so I might add just a little bit of brightness just to kind of balance it out, just to give a little, yeah, yes, because at first it was just looking like just a dark blob. So I'm adding Do It and Visionary mixed together, and as you can see, this is why you need this palette. This is stunning together, and I did not even use setting spray on these two shades together. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the eyes alone and then come back and, you know, do some final touch-ups. Moving on to complexion, when it comes to primer, I am recommending the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. This is quite pricey, so I'm pretty sure this would be on sale for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. This is a full-size one, and the full-size one, I think it's about $60, but I love this because even though it's supposed to be a face base, it can also substitute as a moisturizer. So it's real thick, so you don't need a lot, and it just feels so good on your skin. And if I'm not mistaken, it may have vitamin E in it. So yes, it says all-in-one primer and moisturizer. So you don't want to use a lot of products on your face as far as skin prep. And then you have it 2-in-1 moisturizer and primer, and it smells amazing, and it doesn't break up your makeup because I've been using that for quite some time. When it comes to foundation, I am recommending you get the Lancome Tinty Idol Ultra Wear Care and Glow. This is the reformulated or more of the hydrated formula than their original Tinty Idol, because that one is matte. This one has SPF 27, while the other one I think has SPF 15. But I really love this foundation all in all, you know. Another thing that I love about this particular foundation or this brand, it gives you the expiration date on the bottle, so you don't have to guess when stuff is expired. It clearly says, for me, February 2024. And I'm pretty sure this will be done up before then. So I'm just gonna start off with just 2 pumps. And this is supposed to be warm, but in my opinion, it comes off a little neutral, which is perfectly fine by me. And I'm using a Morphe M444 buffing foundation brush. And as you can see how it just blends into my skin. This is no foundation. This is with just, I still have some on my hand. I also like the fact that this foundation blends well with not just a brush, but also a sponge. So if you're not a brush girl, then definitely try it out with a sponge. You can build this foundation up without it looking cakey on the skin. And in my opinion, it works well with any primer that I've used. I've used this with the Milk Hydro Grip, with the Armani Luminous Silk, also with the Charlotte Tilbury primer. So far so good. I haven't had any issues with this foundation. And as you can see, with 2 pumps, pretty much a lot of my dark spots is covered up. I can go in and add a little bit more if I wanted to do a full glam. When I tell you that the shade is spot on, the shade is spot on. So get this foundation. I'm gonna go in with just 1 more pump just to add a little bit more coverage. But like I said, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I want to. And as you can see, it's blending out with ease. Also, another thing when it comes to this foundation, it's not settling on my nose. So sometimes foundations will just settle and break up on my nose, and it is not doing that. Back to concealer, I already talked about Dose of Color, so I'm gonna put it on real quick. Another concealer that I am going to recommend to you guys, which I've talked about so many times, and that's the Glam Cosmetics concealer. It's a nice concealer, especially if you want something self-setting and brightening, because I only use it for brightening. I use this for coverage, and then so I just want to show you how well this concealer blends with a brush to give you all the more reason to go purchase it. Now, if Dose of Colors is having a sale, I will link the percentage or list the percentage down below, so that way you know you already be prepared. I already know that Huda Beauty sale is like up to 80%, so you can definitely go on there and check out the different tiers and see what they have to offer. Now, even though I'm using a brush to blend this out, I do go in with a sponge, you know, just to make sure the line of demarcation to my cheekbone is kind of blended out. But as you can see with this concealer brush, I'm pretty much doing that already. And this is from Morphe as well. This is the E64 brush. I love it. Morphe is having a huge sale right now, especially inside their store. So if you like Morphe brushes, go ahead and take advantage. Now I can go back in using Dose of Colors again just to give it a little bit more coverage, but since I'm going to use the Glam Cosmetics concealer to brighten my under eye, I just don't want a lot of products there, so this will do as well. I'm gonna hurry up and blend this out because it sets quickly using the Sephora sponge. So I'm using the leftover concealer to put on my nose because I just don't feel like putting a lot of product on today. One thing with this concealer, it doesn't crease under your eye. Well, I would say it just depends on your skin prep, because if you have natural creases under your eyes, there's nothing that you can do about that. But as you can see, it is definitely brightened my under eye using that particular concealer. Now, before I use powder, I am going to use a cream bronzer. Now I have two to recommend to you guys. I'm pretty sure you already know. The first one is from NARS, and this is the Laguna 4. I had 3 and then I traded it in. I really like this bronzer. It's very pigmented. It blends out with no problem. It's not patchy or nothing like that. And then of course the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I did a video comparing both of them. Even though I prefer this one over the NARS one, both of them are high quality and both are stunning on the face. And this is what the Charlotte Tilbury looks like. It's huge, just like the powder one. So I'm pretty sure Charlotte Tilbury is having a sale on her website. So snag both, the powder to set it and the cream bronzer. Go to NARS website, see what they're having on sale, get the bronzer and get their foundation. I really like the new light reflecting, I think it's light reflecting foundation. Get that one. So I'm using the Morphe E45 brush to apply my bronzer. So it must be Morphe day, Morphe brush day. I love the fact that this has a mirror, and as you can see, it is very, very much so pigmented. Now I can use a sponge to blend this out, and as you can see, it doesn't make it patchy or anything. It just blends with no problem. So that's why you need this bronzer, as you can see. Another recommendation will be blush. So One Size Beauty has the blush trios, and it comes with a cream, matte, and then this one is like a shimmer, so it can also be like your highlight. So we're gonna go in with the cream, and I'm gonna use the sponge and try my best not to go ham, but the powder will kind of calm it down if I went a little crazy. But this blush is so stunning. I should have picked up other trios during the Sephora sale, but One Size Beauty is having a sale for 50% off. I think their entire website. I was seeing it on Instagram. So there you have it. You can take advantage and get these products to try out at half off. I will dip back into this trio palette once I finish applying all of my powders. The next product I'm going to recommend is from Jaclyn Cosmetics as well, and this is the Brightening Banana Under Eye Powder. There is one that's a little bit lighter than this and not as yellowish that I want to pick up, and you can get her products from Morphe. Since Morphe is having a sale, you can get these items. What made me buy this powder was I was in Morphe and one of the workers, I was just admiring her makeup. I asked her what did she put under her eyes, and she pointed to this, and I said, give it to me now, I want it. So I'm definitely going to get the more lighter shade. Speaking of blush, going back in to the One Size Trio, and I'm going to use this matte one and make sure I don't go ham. So before I continue with mascara, lashes, and all that good jazz, I am recommending the Item One Hit Prime Set and Refresh Dewy Finish Face Mist. I got this because it was on sale maybe 2 months ago, and I should have purchased maybe 2 more because I really like this spray. This is what the mister, how it comes. It's very light. It kind of reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury's face mist, but it doesn't have like that scent. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative than to that one, definitely get this. So since I know a lot of people don't really rock highlighter anymore, I'm just gonna stick to the blush trio and just go in with this very lightly. I really didn't want my face to kind of like do too much because my eyes are so dark, but I feel like this trio palette meshes well with the eye look, and that shimmer just blends so well. You see the reflect? So well with the bronzer and the blush. Like, it's on point. Get that trio. 50% off his website, One Size Beauty. Get it. So back to eyes. I think I just need to do a couple of touch-ups just to make sure everything is cohesive, and then we can move a little further. So when it comes to my next recommendation, it's the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. It's not new, but it's fairly new to me, and I like it because the wand is very thin and precise, and I barely have any lashes, so I don't get mascara all over my eye look or my under eye because, you know, this wand is just teeny tiny. You see what I'm saying? Only drawback from this particular mascara, I think, is the tube, because a lot doesn't come out on the wand. Even though I don't have a lot of lashes, I still need more product to come out. So I find myself constantly dipping, but I'm pretty sure this will be on sale at Ulta or maybe Target for Black Friday. I don't know if you can tell the difference between this eye and this eye, but I can up close. Like, yeah, this mascara will definitely work for me. I wish I had longer natural lashes, but I don't. So the last thing that I'm going to recommend that you guys pick up during Black Friday or Cyber Monday is the NYX Butter Glosses. I just did a video swatching about like 18 or 19 of the butter glosses. I know Ulta has a sale going on right now that has at least 25 of them in a vault for either like $20 or $25. And they also have a sale on the jumbo eye pencils. So definitely go to Ulta and pick up the butter glosses and the eye pencil. So I am going to use the lip pencil in Espresso from NYX. As you can see, it's very pigmented and I love the shade of brown. So for the butter gloss, I'm gonna use Butterscotch. I didn't really want to do too much on the lips because of my eyes. Oh, and this smells so yummy. I'm always sniffing my lipsticks and lip glosses, and that one smelled good. So Espresso and Butterscotch was like the perfect pair, especially with my eyes. I wish my lashes would act right, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm back. This is the final look using all of the products that I am recommending you guys look for, purchase during the Black Friday sales or Cyber Monday sales, whichever one that you plan on shopping. These products, in my opinion, are amazing, so that's why I'm recommending them to you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. What are you waiting on? And hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. And as always, thank you for watching.